You are already familiar with the fact that how blood helps in the transport of oxygen, nutrients and wastes. And this spectacular blood flows in spectacular tubes called blood vessels. So today's class is all about blood vessels. Blood vessels are the tubes inside the body through which the blood flows. These blood vessels are basically of three kinds: arteries, veins and capillaries. Arteries. Arteries are those blood vessels which carry blood away from the heart to the organs. You may see this is an artery carrying blood away from the heart. A for artery and A for away. So it carries blood away from the heart. And as you all know that heart is a pumping organ. So inside the arteries, blood moves due to the pumping produced by the heart. And because of the pumping of the heart, the blood is under high pressure inside these arteries. To withstand this high pressure, the walls of arteries are thick and elastic. And because the blood is moving due to the pressure provided by the pumping of the heart, there is no question of blood returning from organs back to heart. So, arteries are not provided with any valves to prevent the backflow of blood. And in most cases or in all cases, these arteries carry oxygenated blood from heart to the organs except one case called pulmonary artery, in which the pulmonary arteries carry deoxygenated blood from heart to lungs for purification. You will learn more about this artery in your next class. Coming to the veins. When the blood has been carried from heart to the organs, there is also a need to carry blood from organs to the heart. And to help in this process, there are some other blood vessels called veins. So veins are those blood vessels which carry blood from the organs to the heart. From the organs to the heart are the veins. And inside the veins, the blood does not move under any pressure provided by heart. So inside these veins, blood moves under a very low pressure. That's why the walls of the veins are thin compared to the walls of the arteries, which are thick and elastic. Now, coming to one more special structure which is found only in veins and not in arteries, and that special structure are called valves. Because blood is flowing inside the veins only due to the movement of certain organs and not due to any kind of high pressure provided by heart, what happens? There is always a chance that blood will flow back. It means when the blood is going up towards heart, there is every chance that blood may move back from the heart towards the organs. To prevent this from happen, there are some special structures called valves. These valves prevent the backflow of blood. You can see here, this is a picture of a vein. Here blood is moving in this direction. If somehow the blood happens to move in the backward direction, what would happen? These valves will close and blood will be prevented from going back towards the organs. So this is the importance of valves, which is present only in veins, V for veins and V for valves. And veins carry deoxygenated blood produced as a result of respiration inside the organs towards the heart. In most cases, it carries the deoxygenated blood except in one case called inside the pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein is the vein which carries oxygenated blood from lungs to heart. So pulmonary vein is the only vein which carries oxygenated blood from lungs to heart. You will learn more about it in your next class. Now, coming to the smallest of the blood vessels, and this smallest of the blood vessels is called capillary. Capillaries are the smallest blood vessels which connect arteries and veins. You may see this is an artery and this is a vein, and this artery and vein is connected by capillaries. If you see the wall of a capillary, you will find that the wall of the capillary is only one cell thin. This low thickness of capillary makes it very permeable to substances like nutrients and oxygen. It means nutrients and oxygen or carbon dioxide can easily pass through the walls of the capillary. So let me explain how it happens. For example, tissue cells are producing the carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide, as you all know, this deoxygenated blood is carried by veins. But before entering the vein, what happens? From the tissues, the carbon dioxide comes to the capillaries. From these capillaries, this CO2 can be carried to the heart with the help of the veins. But this carbon dioxide cannot directly pass from tissues to the veins because of their thick walls. In the same way, the oxygen which is carried out by the artery cannot enter the cells of the body directly from the artery. Instead, first the oxygen comes to the capillaries, and from the capillaries it comes to the tissues of the body. It means capillaries are the basic blood vessels across which the exchange of materials take place. Whether it is nutrients or gases, the exchange happens at the level of capillaries. So, this is all about today's class. Thank you.